So as you can see, I almost was not able to film this video. We've been moving for a month and we've been unpacking going on a month. So there's a lot been going on. We spent the summer in Puerto Rico. We got that house together, guest house. So I can't wait to show you that. The next step is going to be the main house. Today I finally said, you know what, let me record me making a lasagna because I've been in the mood for a lasagna. It's supposed to rain, it's been cloudy all day. So I didn't want sopa or sancocho, so I said, let me just make lasagna. It's like a win-win in my house. Then I couldn't find the adapter to go on the tripod, but here we are. I'm using my handheld tripod. My camera fits on there, so we're ready to go. We're gonna get started. Probably gonna talk a little bit throughout the video about what's been going on, so I hope that doesn't bother you. I will be showing you all the ingredients that I'm gonna be using to make this yummy lasagna. Oh, and as you see, I'm in a new kitchen, new house. A lot going on, a lot, yeah. And also I have not been working for going on 5 to 6 months now, so that Dulce Couture has been shut down. I also have a new shop, so that's exciting, and I'll be taking you guys there so you can see it once it's all done. Been a lot going on, but I missed you guys. What else? So we're gonna start this lasagna, and then I'll let you guys know bits and pieces of what's been going on. There will be a video posted with the house in Puerto Rico, what went on during the storm, because you know that Salina is one of the places that got, you know, hit the strongest in Puerto Rico. And yeah, and then I'm gonna try to do a walkthrough of the house. I'm kind of like done unpacking, and also of the property. Believe it or not, we live on, I know, right? Like, that's like totally, yeah. So I'm gonna use 3 pounds of ricotta because I like it, my lasagna cheesy. 16 ounce of shredded mozzarella. Normally this is not the mozzarella that I get, but Big Papa went out last night and I was like, can you pick up mozzarella? So this is what we're gonna use, and this is 1 pound. We have shredded cheese, so this is just something that I had left over the other day when I made some eggplant. So I'm just gonna use the rest of this and then some of the regular powder cheese. So you can use either or, both is up to you. This cheese right here, I could never pronounce it. Be adding this to the lasagna because no me sale. Thyme, some oregano. I'm gonna use some white pepper, use some garlic. Yes, my love.
Look at what I do.
Oh, that's nice. Remember when Julia was little, she used to come on camera and show her work. Now she's so big. She's so big and beautiful. I love you. And odiosa que se puesto. So I'm going to use, this is 9 ounces. I don't know, I took out 2, but I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need because I've never, the pan I'm using, I never made a lasagna in that. But normally when I use a foil pan, I normally use a box and a half, okay? Okay, so at this time my sauce is about done, so I want you to put your oven at 350 degrees so it can start preheating. Y los huevos. 2, 4, 6 huevos. 6 huevos! Okay, let's get started. Ay, Dios mío, I didn't realize that the camera was not on when I started making the base for our sauce. So in the pot, I put in sharp rice sausage that comes Italian sausage. I pulled it out the casing, fried it up a little. Then I added all of my veggies. So on the next clip, you're gonna see that I let you guys know everything that I put in the pot veggie wise when it comes to my peppers, onions, garlic, etc. So this lasagna came out amazing. Make sure you give it a try and let me know in comments how you liked it. Enjoy the videos, my love. All right, my love, so in this pot I have 1 onion, 1 red pepper, 1 yellow pepper, all large, and then about 6 to 8 sausage links that I took out of the casing, and I'm just letting it cook just a little bit. I'm about to put the ground meat in, and this is going to be the base for my sauce. Alright, to that I added my ground beef. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now, I put the lid on my pot and my stove is at what is it on? Medium to high heat, and I am going to allow this just to blend all together, vegetables, the pork and the ground beef for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and add my sauce. Alright guys, so after 20 minutes, this is what you have. Some of the sausage from the casing is still intact, but that's okay. In the tomato sauce, and it cooks for another hour, it'll start to break apart. So I'm gonna start by adding the regular tomato sauce. I believe this is 16 ounces. Another 16-ounce can of this one is going to be the tomato puree. Doesn't have to be puree. If you have the crushed tomatoes, you can use that as well. Alright, so I'm going to sprinkle in some thyme. About maybe half a tablespoon to a tablespoon. Do some, if you can see, oregano. Half a tablespoon. Garlic. We're gonna add a nice amount of garlic, about maybe 2 tablespoons. Some white pepper. You can use black pepper. I prefer white. Guys, I forgot to add my tomato paste. I'll just do it now. The tomato paste should have been added when you were sauteing your vegetables or right after adding your meat. So I put normally about 4 to 5 squirts. So this is just tomato paste. Do some Italian herb. Maybe about a tablespoon. I'm gonna add a chicken bouillon, or you can use chicken stock, it's up to you. I have 2 bay leaves in mine. I'm just gonna give it a mix. Oh, it smells so good. I do add sugar in my sauce, but I don't add it right now. I'm gonna add a little later. All right, my loves. Now we're gonna leave this at a medium. Tastes good. I'm gonna leave this to a medium high heat for about an hour, and I'm gonna be coming back, stirring it, tasting it in case it needs anything, okay? See you in an hour. Okay guys, so we're gonna mix our eggs. This is my 6 eggs. These are 6 eggs that we are mixing. Now we're going to start working on the ricotta. Let me drain some of this water. What I love about this kitchen, I actually have 2 sinks. So I have the regular sink and I have a little sink for the dry bar, but it's convenient like to wash vegetables and stuff like that. Break that up a little bit. And then to that, I always like to season my ricotta. So I sprinkle about a teaspoon of thyme because our sauce already has thyme. I add un poquito de oregano, about a teaspoon. We don't have to over season it. I just want flavor all around. Garlic, about a tablespoon, honey, because you know I love garlic. And then white pepper, black pepper, doesn't matter. Lo que tú quieras. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of the shredded cheese. Then I want to leave some for the top because this is really good cheese. Hey, quema, quema, quema. And a little bit of this one. Y un poquito de powder cheese, like that. Put the rest of that in it. I have more, so I just used whatever I had in there. I don't know, it looks like 1/4 cup of the Parmesan store brand cheese, or any cheese that you have. Ahora le metimos el huevo. We're gonna put the egg in. Así mismo. See that little sink back there? Comes in handy, honey. All right, so let's give this a mix. So, yeah, we got to spend the whole summer there. When it was time to leave Puerto Rico, I did not want to leave. Paul didn't want to leave either. At all. Especially once you have your house done. We bought new furniture for the bedrooms. Sofa, everything. And it was just so comfortable. And we love La Isla. Like, that's our home, you know. So, yeah. Did not want to leave, but we knew we had to come back because we knew we had to move. We knew we had to find a house. And thanks God that, you know, everything worked out the way we need it. We came here, we found a house, we looked at it. We had the kids come look at it. Everybody agreed on it, and the house actually worked for us. At first, I didn't think Paul was going to go for it, but it works. And then getting a new shop, painting it. They just did the floor, painted the floors. And part of the I just need my shop. The main part that I need open is for me to actually start working, because I bought a new machine right before going to Puerto Rico, and that machine been sitting there forever, and I'm paying for that machine every month. So I need to make some money. Plus, I enjoy working, so not having any orders to do. And then I watch other people working on the Etsy shops and working on the online stores, and I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to get back to work. So I put that whole thing of cheese in there. I set this piece because I'm gonna eat it. Me lo voy a comer. Just like that, honey. Okay, give it a mix. So this is good. So now we're gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna slice up this cheese, and we're gonna start putting our lasagna together. I hope that you guys can see clear. On my camera, it looks like it's clear. I don't have my my ring lights on because this kitchen is so freaking bright. It has LG lights and it's super bright. Plus I have sliding doors in front of me, even though it's cloudy today, but normally it's like really bright. So when the storm was hitting Puerto Rico, I FaceTimed my mom to see what was going on over there. And because I already knew the storm was going to be bad, because all of our security cameras on the outside, inside of the house went out a day before the storm even started. So she was like, oh, it's been raining, because it started just raining, nothing drastic before the storm even hit. and my dad had went to my house and went over there to check the house. Guys, after the right when the storm is starting to hit, my dad goes back to my house because I have so many mango trees and tamarindo trees that he went over there picking up all the mangoes, the tamarindo, everything. That the wind was already falling on the floor. My dad is a trip. And we was just praying. So PJ and Tati went over to the house. They're actually there right now to stay there for Papi Pablo's birthday. And they said when they came into the house, because the floor has a little gap from the front door that we still have to fix. Nothing big, just very, very slight. But since it was raining with such force, and my porch, the front porch is not done yet, all that fanguero, all that mud was coming into the house. So thanks God, no furniture was ruined, nothing was ruined. It was just, you know, muddy. So when they got there, they had to, you know, mop the floors and do whatever they had to do. So we're gonna put the cheese to the side. We're gonna start to assemble our lasagna, and I'm gonna be using this pan here. I just want to go wash my hands and get the sauce. Here we have the sauce, so we're gonna start assembling everything, okay? I'm gonna allow it to cool down just a little more, and then we'll start putting the lasagna together. All right, let's start putting some sauce on the bottom. Now, if you don't want to make your lasagna with pork and just beef, or just no beef, no pork, I'm sorry. If you want to do the lasagna, I said that backwards. If you want to do the lasagna with just beef, you can. Or if you want to make it just pork, you can. It's up to you. Alright, just like that. I'm sorry you guys can't see my face. I have planned for you guys to watch me cook, but I gotta work with the tripod I got. I'm gonna go on Amazon and order the little adapter for my tripod. All right, so these are the no-bake shells. I prefer to use the no-bake shells because I hate the other ones. I'm gonna overlap these. I hate the ones you have to boil and then sometimes they stick and then it's just too much. I'm gonna center these in the middle, as you can see, because they're gonna expand, so that way they can expand to the edge. But I'm gonna make sure they're together in the middle, like so. So the bottom here took 4 already, so vamos ver. Vamos ver. You can put the cheese down first. I prefer my meat, and then on my cheese, I just throw it on the top. I do have chunks of sausage links here because I like to have them in a bite of the sausage. But if you wanted to ground the sausage, you could. Okay. Now I'm going to put the cheese on it. I have some smaller pieces, the ends that I cut, so I just throw them in between like so. And then I'll get my shredded, and I throw it shredded on the top. That's how you like it cheesy. Ricotta. And more cheeses in there. Chacho, this is a lot of cheese. But what's a lasagna without cheese?
Cosas que me excitan y tus panties en el suelo. También los besos parecen de un universo muy lejos pero del nuestro. Con ese sabor a miel.
Alright, so remember when I first started my lasagna, I started like this. So now I'm going to do opposite, like, espérate. Okay, no, embute. I started like this. Now we're gonna go like this. The reason that I do this is so that when we cut it, it's not all falling apart. So we're gonna do this one different. That way it's a pattern, right? I don't know if you get it, but trust me, when you cut it, once it's cold and you cut the lasagna, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Okay, so that one's gonna be layered all straight. It's gonna be easier to cut, trust me. Oh, my grandson's up. I thought I heard him crying.
Si mueves esas caderas y bien pegadito a mí. Y sé que hay muchos pretendientes que tienes pero no los ves. Porque solo ves uno y ese hombre lo hace tan bien. Las horas son segundos y solo al lado de ti, besándote, mami. La indicada, no hay nadie más que me enamore de verdad. La indicada, no hay nadie más que sea buena como tú. Vamos a hacerlo con calma, con calma, con calma. Esto es bueno para el alma, yeah. Lento y seguro así es como se aplica, pa' que nos dure mamacita hasta dicha. Vamos a hacerlo con calma, yeah. La indicada, no hay nadie más.
Okay, so now remember we did these like this. Now we're gonna do opposite. I'm gonna start at this end. And I'm gonna layer this one on top a little more because I'm gonna add sauce on the top. Like this. I'm gonna overlap it. Like this, okay? And I only have 2 sheets in there for this. It's gonna have some meat on it, but I'm good with that. And I'm not gonna add any cheese right now, guys. I'm gonna add the cheese when like the lasagna is almost done. And I'm not gonna add any of the big size sausage links on the top. Just like that. I am gonna add, although, a little bit of this cheese, okay? Por encima. Entonces, I'm gonna cover it. Lo voy a tapar. Chacho, this smells so good. Okay, so ya está. It's done. Ooh, it's heavy. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover the lasagna. I'm gonna put this lasagna in the oven at 350 degrees for 35 minutes. I'm gonna set my Alexa. After 35 minutes, I'm gonna uncover it, and then you guys will see me put more cheese on top. Then we'll cover it for an additional 15 to 20 minutes, all right? And then we'll let it cool for 1 hour. So I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. All right, guys, so this is the lasagna. It's been 35 minutes. I'm gonna put the cheese on. Then I'm gonna bake it for another 20 to 25 minutes.
Party, 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 nos ponemos farria, nos encanta el perreo. Habla mucho, mucho, pero ¿dónde están los haters, baby? Que no los veo. Los dos en la pista, esto se puso feo. Duro, 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 pam, pam. Le gustan los malos, los underground. Duro, duro.
pecar con perreo, baby, te veo con un flow criminal. Aquí en el party se siente como el ambiente nos lleva a otro lugar. Con perreo sin dolor.
I am going to cover it for another 20 to 25 minutes.
Canta como loca porque se emociona.
Alright guys, here's my grandson. This is the lasagna. I cut right here into slots because my kids are starving. So as soon as I plate it, I'll take a picture for a thumbnail. But this is it. It looks very, very delicious. So I bake them in here. Then I'm warming up some leftovers. Yesterday I didn't cook, so we have seafood boil. This is the leftovers. I'm warming that up as well. And this is it. This is our Sunday dinner. Looking scrumptious. Alright guys, I've missed you guys. Make sure you tune in. There'll be more videos. To the next videos, my love. Oh wait, somebody wants to say hi. Say hi, Papas. Say hi. Bye. Bye. Say bye. You gonna say bye to the camera? Bye to the next video, my loves. Qué chulo.